You want to start?
No.
Oh, God. So what are we talking about? He loves it. Don't let him fool you. And he's got green stuff in his teeth right here.
Where?
You can't see it on the camera, so it's fine.
Probably can. Did I get it?
No. Anywho. Oh, my gosh. Now he's... Oh, he spilled my drink! Alright, guys. We are here to update y'all. Right, babe?
Yeah.
What?
No, none.
So, we have had quite a year last year, wouldn't you say?
I'd say so.
Yeah. It was quite a year. Hence, wait, is that the word? Hence, why we haven't done any YouTube videos?
I think so.
I think so too. Hence, that's why we haven't done any updated YouTube videos. Last year, 2021, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop! You're making me laugh. In July of 2021, we got COVID. Nevaeh started with COVID.
Yep.
And then me and Joseph got it, I think, like the same day.
Same week, for sure.
Same week, whatever. And it just slowly went to everybody else.
Dylan gave it to us.
Yeah, Dylan started with it. But it slowly went to the whole compound.
Yeah, we lived on family property.
And so we all came out fine from COVID, except for my dad. It's not funny, but my dad ended up having, what was it called?
Severe double lung pneumonia.
Yeah, severe double lung pneumonia.
I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's
Yeah.
what I think. He had really bad pneumonia.
Yeah, he had really bad pneumonia, and his oxygen level, do you remember what it was?
At the lowest it would get at like the house was like 68%. It got really low.
Yeah, it was really low. So it got really low, and he was in the hospital for, sorry, I'm trying to like think of everything. He was in the hospital for like about a week, I would say, huh?
It's like 4 or 5 days for sure.
I guess.
We're probably both wrong because
Yeah.
we had COVID.
Yeah. Anyways, y'all don't need to know the whole story. Let's just say my dad got COVID, okay? And he was in the hospital for a week or whatever. He ended up coming home on oxygen because he was very sick still, very ill.
He had pneumonia.
Yeah. And
And a hurricane happened.
oh yeah, then a hurricane happened and we were out of power for 10 days. And then
Shout out to Joey though. He gave us the AC unit.
he did.
That's
I'm trying to think of everything, but like basically I ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks as well because with my dad being in the hospital and everything that was going on, hurricane, him being in the hospital, I was helping my mom take care of the house and the kids, and it was just a lot of pressure and stress on me, and I was really worried about my dad and whether or not he was going to make it or not. And so I ended up not sleeping during the night, like, at all.
for a month.
Yeah, for like a month straight. So I had really bad anxiety, which turned into insomnia. How do you say that?
Insomnia.
Insomnia,
But it was also from
which turned...
undiagnosed postpartum depression.
Yeah. I also had undiagnosed postpartum depression, but... Yeah, so I had anxiety that turned into insomnia, and then that turned into depression, I would say, right?
I'd say it fueled your depression.
Or fueled my depression.
Because she couldn't process anything. Because she couldn't sleep.
Yeah, and I never knew that I would be the person to go through depression. I never thought that I would go through it, but I did. And because I wasn't sleeping for a month, I ended up like there's things like that he'll tell me and I don't even remember because Like, my brain was just not functioning the way it should have functioned, and I was, like, hallucinating in a way. I know I was in a way because, like, some of the things that I believed and, like, I thought were happening didn't really happen.
Hallucinating is seeing things, though.
But in the hospital, I saw all kinds of things. I think the medicine they put me on and,
They
like,
drugged you up.
caused me to have hallucinations and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I was not functioning the way I should have functioned. And so I ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks, and I ended up missing my baby's first birthday, which is really sad. But, yeah.
It was sad. I even asked if I could bring her.
I didn't want to cry in this video.
I know you did.
Ugh.
You're strong, though. Wow, golly, you ain't telling me my hair looked bad this whole time? Hold up, we're getting a hat. Oh shoot, where's my other hat?
Anyways, so all of that happened. My dad was in the hospital. I was in the hospital. September is when I ended up in the hospital. It was Nevaeh's birthday, and then even once I got out of the hospital, I was still, like, I can't even explain it, but I was, like, so tired, and, like, I literally couldn't do anything. Like, my body was so weak. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to sleep. Like, it was rough. And after all that, December, was it December?
Yeah, I got a phone call.
In December, right?
Work?
Yes.
Yeah.
In December, he got a phone call that he got a job offer for a job in Tennessee to work for a plant out here, and if we wanted the job and we wanted to take it, we had 3 weeks to move.
In the midst of all of her stuff going on, like, so I had to pack the house, I had to still work for a week.
He did everything himself because I literally mentally I couldn't, like, it was so weird because I couldn't, like, do anything. Like, I felt like I was like a vegetable.
Yeah, she was very
like, I couldn't pack, and, like, I was so weak and so tired and just, like, I don't even know how to explain the feeling. But I think anyone who's been very sleep deprived and depressed extremely sleep deprived and extremely depressed would know the feeling. Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell you, but what I felt was something I've never felt before. So it put a lot of stress on him, and he was packing the whole house and taking care of Nevaeh, working still. And that actually kind of, I think, sparked up some more stress in me.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah, but I think I kind of, like, started spiraling a little bit there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was already hard, because I was able to be off of work for 2 weeks before we moved up here. And then, yeah, so, like, the stress really did bring you down.
Yeah.
Wait, you had LJ whenever we got here?
Yeah, so then he packed up our whole house in 3 weeks, and we moved. We just took the jump and we moved in 3 weeks to Tennessee, not knowing anyone except my brother Noah and sister-in-law LJ. And we actually ended up living with them for 2 weeks because we didn't even have a place to stay because we had a 3 weeks notice, and, like, we couldn't
No apartment was available, at least not one that I was going to pay for.
So, yeah, so we ended up living with them for 2 weeks, and then that next week, my parents and his parents came up and helped us move into an apartment. And I want to say 2 weeks after that, or was it a whole month?
For what?
That I started to feel better.
I would say probably after we moved in here.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So a month total of being in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was in this process. I was going back and forth between doctors and stuff and different medications and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was able to switch to a different medication that I believe helped. And I was not depressed anymore. I had no more anxiety. I felt like a completely different human than what I've been, like I had felt the last 7 months.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was a long time. And so yeah, moving to Tennessee literally has been the best thing ever that could have happened to me. And I thank him because he was under a lot of stress too.
Yeah, I mean, I dropped down to what, like 162?
Yeah, he lost like a ton of weight.
I'm up to 205 now.
He lost a ton of weight, I lost a ton of weight, and then we both just gained it all back. Because we were both super stressed. I think we were really tiny, both of us. And then I guess we just gained it all back. Which
I don't know what happened there.
brings me to
We're working on it.
We're working on it, and also just with how rough of a year last year was, all my levels are kind of like this when I did blood work. So we're working through that too because my thyroid was almost off and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but
It might.
we're working through that. And
Eating clean, working out,
yeah.
typical stuff.
But yeah, I'm so much better, and the people that are watching that prayed for me and encouraged me during that hard season, thank you, and I could never repay you. And yeah, so now we're here. We just wanted to give y'all an update because that's why we have not done any YouTube videos. It's been a crazy year for us, and we want to start back up and just try to update y'all, especially now that we moved to Tennessee. All our friends and families in Louisiana, this would be a good way to like just keep y'all updated with our life.
Yeah. And we didn't have an opener because Nevaeh is like a year and a half older than our last one. So we haven't filmed the new one yet.
Yeah, we need to, that actually needs to be on the top of our list. But
yeah, luckily I work 5/8. I'm able to have a weekend, which is something I prayed for, and God gave it to me. Even though I'm selfish sometimes and I want more money. But I'm grateful to have the job that I have because I never have less than 40.
yeah, so we hope to do more videos. Well, we are going to do more videos, and we have like, we'll probably do like an apartment tour soon.
Yeah, something simple.
And then,
after
yeah.
we clean it.
Yeah. And then just like our normal vlogs that we do, like just doing life and the fun things that we do together, and
Yeah, so we can have memories
making
to look
memories.
back on.
Yeah.
And memories to look back on for whenever we get older and all that jazz. We can remember how good we looked in our 20s.
Yeah. So
I don't look that great, but
that
she does.
has been what's been going on.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Nevaeh, are you excited? Look, we're gonna go on this. Woo! Nevaeh, are you helping mommy and daddy? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You wanna give this one to daddy? Give that one to daddy. Whoa, I threw up again.
We may or may not put it in the video.
And close that.